She says it feels like she's getting her husband back from the dead. Coming up, how a man beat coronavirus and the odds.
This is night cam reporter Tim Pamplin in Washtenaw County tonight. A procession a mile long of first responders letting doctors, nurses and hospital staff know how much they are loved.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
It's been 15 days since Governor Gretchen Whitmer issued the stay-at-home order, drastically changing our everyday lives.
Set to expire on Monday, but tomorrow afternoon the governor is going to extend that order. The governor is going to make the announcement we expect at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Today, cases of coronavirus in Michigan top 20,000, and almost 1,959 people have died.
The state is now reporting how many people have recovered from COVID-19 in Michigan, which is at 56. A person can't be officially considered recovered until 30 days after being diagnosed, so that number should increase dramatically over time. We know the road to recovery can be a long one, and tonight Beaumont Hospital is sharing an example of how it's even possible in the most extreme cases.
This is some story. Jason Colthorpe live tonight with Beaumont's first admitted COVID patients story. Jason.
Yeah, in about 5 days, Devin, he's going to become one of those statistics of someone who's recovered. We're talking about a guy who had several underlying issues, 63 years old, so the odds were against him. But Beaumont says this is what can happen when it has enough ventilators and enough space. 63-year-old Anthony Moses was the first patient to be hospitalized at Beaumont with coronavirus. That was March 14th.
Well, he was in the hospital about a week, and then they put him on the ventilator.
His wife, Tiffany, unable to be by his side, was told things went downhill after he went on the ventilator. And she did the only thing she knew she could, pray.
Because if it wasn't for the Lord in my life and people praying for my husband, I don't know if he would have made it. Because like I said, he said he was tired of fighting. So we fought for him.
Anthony started improving, and Saturday, he finally was taken off the vent.
It feels like I got my husband back from the dead.
And that's not being dramatic, because as Dr. Frank McGeorge explains, the odds are not in a patient's favor when they have to be ventilated.
The people who successfully survive a stay in the ICU on a breathing machine, they are truly fortunate. Most people with COVID-19 do not survive once they're put on a ventilator.
Having been apart for 30 days and enduring the coronavirus herself, Tiffany is planning quite the reunion.
You know, like somebody going to war and then you get to see them again and you get to hug them and you get to smell them and kiss them. And, you know, it'll be a reunion that I can't wait to experience.
And neither can Anthony's 4 daughters, especially his 8-year-old.
And to see her with her daddy again, you know, that's going to be amazing.
Oh, you better believe. And you talk about a woman of faith. This has only strengthened that for Tiffany, for sure. Anthony doesn't get to come home right away, though. He does have a long recovery ahead of him. The way she said it, remember, he hasn't even stood up in a month. So they want to see him sit up, eat something, and then he'll move on to the rehab facility before he can finally come home to his family. And you can bet they're going to be happy when that happens. Back to you.
Well, it's one of the things that we've not been hearing until lately about how bad it is, even if you're on a ventilator, that things don't necessarily work out for you then. I'm curious, though, Jason, how bad was Tiffany's battle with COVID?
She said she dealt with it about 2 weeks. Devin didn't have to go to the hospital, but she was at home, was able to get through it at home. But she said she was pretty much in bed for those 2 weeks. But that was bad, but it's the contrast where how it hits everybody differently, yeah.
Boy, something else. All right, Jason. Kimberly.
The Detroit Fire Department has lost Captain Franklin Williams to COVID-19. Williams, a 31-year veteran of the department, is the first on-duty death in a department that's been battling the virus internally. Currently, more than 50 members have tested positive. Mar McDonald is live on Detroit's west side at Ladder 18. Mar, good evening.
Kimberly, I spoke with Shanita Williams tonight, who is the captain's wife, and she tells me that until this very afternoon, she really thought her husband was coming home. Franklin Williams was many things: a fire captain, a father of 7, and a coach for PAL. just to name a few. He had been diagnosed with COVID-19 on the 24th of March. He'd self-quarantined, but he was getting worse. His wife, Shanita, took him to the hospital. He was so strong, she thought he would beat it.
He was coming home. He did send me a text today.
After 31 years of fighting fires, it would be COVID-19 and the heart attack it produced while doctors tried to put him on a vent that would take his life.
When I dropped him off at the ER Sunday, they brought a wheelchair out to get him, and I gave him his insurance cards, his ID, and they just pushed him away. And he gave me this little look, and we both have Android, so we were able to see each other on the phone. But no, it's hard not being able to go there. And the first thing when they called me, they said you can't come. You just have to call the funeral home, and then you can come and pick up his stuff.
The fire department is under siege from this virus. While they fight it on the street in the city every day, more than 50 members have tested positive, and the stress inside Detroit firehouses is high.
I was literally earlier in the day thinking about, my God, we are literally on the front lines of this virus, coping with all of the issues that are related to it. And we're doing as well as can be expected.
The department sending out a moment of silence for Captain Williams tonight.
At this time, stand by as we observe a moment of silence.
Back here live. So, of course, the department wants to have a funeral for Captain Williams with full honors. How do you do that in the time of COVID-19? You can't. So right now, funeral arrangements are very much up in the air. We're live at Ladder 18 tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
So sorry to hear that. Okay, Mara, thanks.
Detroit's police force has, of course, been impacted by COVID-19, losing a few officers to the disease. 170 members of the DPD testing positive for the virus. That includes the chief, James Craig. Tonight, we ask him about how he's approaching the pandemic from a leadership standpoint.
Take care of your people first. I'm talking about those men and women who go out and go to unknown dangers on a routine basis. It's no secret that, working in Detroit, has its challenges. The danger is not the unknown. But I think what's so humbling for me as a leader of the organization is their response. The fact that those were quarantined quickly wanted to come back to work.
Right now, 369 officers are quarantined. More than 400, though, have returned to work. The number of coronavirus cases has now topped 1.5 million cases worldwide.
Despite new hotspots growing around the U.S., there are encouraging numbers out today about the number of deaths in the country. Susan McGinnis has the latest.
The United States, in the midst of one of the most dire weeks yet for coronavirus losses, models show 61,000 Americans may lose their lives by August, but that's half of what was originally projected.
Numbers are changing, and they're changing rapidly, and soon we'll be over that curve, we'll be over that top.
Getting the credit, Americans' diligence in following social distancing guidelines.
We are still in awe, really, of the American people's strength in this and following through.
President Trump wrestling with the timing of getting Americans back to work soon, but not too soon.
We're hopefully heading toward a final stretch, the light at the end of the tunnel, as I was saying.
The death toll rising today past 14,000, with New York setting another single-day death record and facing an expected peak in the next 24 hours.
The bad news isn't just bad, the bad news is actually terrible.
But the good news is cases and hospitalizations in New York appear to be leveling off, an indicator the stay-at-home order is working.
We need to keep mitigating. We know that this is something that is a strain on the American public, but it's just something that we have, not only the only tool, it's the best tool.
The CDC also issuing new guidelines allowing some essential workers who are exposed to the virus to return to their jobs if they are asymptomatic and follow strict guidelines to protect others.
Susan McGinnis, Local 4.
Now, tomorrow, Congress is expected to consider a new bill giving additional help to small businesses. The White House is requesting another $250 billion on top of the $350 billion already allotted.
Well, after the severe weather last night, we were treated to 70 degrees today. Ben joins us with more. Tracking showers, though, in our area.
Yeah, Kim, some of those out there right now. In fact, this is probably the biggest round we're going to have to deal with until the end of the upcoming Easter weekend. Temperatures as we speak, though, in some cases are warmer right now than they will be all day tomorrow. We've got a couple 50s there. Detroit, Port Huron, Howell's checking in at 48 and 53 down in Monroe. Here's Fort Live radar, and we've got some pretty gusty showers out there. You'll notice some lightning strikes. Had a couple of those south of 94 there in southern Wayne and Monroe counties. A lot of those now over into parts of Ontario. But generally, we're expecting to see just rain, at least to the early part of the overnight. Temperatures tomorrow starting out in the low to mid 40s. And that 45 at noon is close to as warm as we will get. Coming up, we'll look at wind chills in the 4-zone forecast. And Kim, I can't believe it, maybe a few snowflakes in the forecast coming up. That's all in a few minutes.
Yikes. All right, Ben. Passover is officially underway. The Jewish holiday started tonight at sundown. Major spring festival to commemorate the liberation of the Jewish people from Egyptian slavery more than 3,000 years ago. Passover ends on the 16th. Still ahead tonight, it is emerging as a growing risk during the pandemic. Dr. Frank McGeorge will join us to answer questions about asymptomatic transmission and how silent carriers are helping spread the virus. Tim?
A massive show of support tonight by first responders for those working in the area hospitals. It was a procession a mile long that snaked through one community. Thank you. We'll take you along with the night cam coming up.
Coronavirus scams targeting Metro Detroiters right now. What you need to do to protect yourself and your family. Help Me Hank tomorrow starting at 6 a.m.
From the moment you wake up
to the moment your day ends, local news has never been more important.
That's why Detroit stations came together to bring you the governor's town hall.
Throughout this crisis, Local 4 News and Click on Detroit have kept you informed with constant updates from our own Dr. Frank McGeorge, briefings from our mayor and medical experts, and some good news too.
We'll keep on giving you what you need so we can all weather this storm together.
Stay with Local 4 News and Click on Detroit for the moments that matter.